Do not talk education to someone who lacks fundamental background about education. Do not talk about money to someone who lacks money, who has no financial flow. Do not talk politics to someone who is not interested in politics. Do not talk about money, I've repeated this one, to someone who is not, who has no money. Because these guys, they would interpret your message differently. Maybe you are motivating them, showing them what you have assembled, what you have done during a particular period of time, but they are going to say, nope, you have pride, you are boasting, you think you are who in this society. That is how people do interpret things today. And the topic for today springs from my friend, a friend that I had a conversation with him recently, and he was talking to me on how he has already framed his plan to achieve his educational goals. The PhD, the field of study, things that he's going to do during this particular period of time. But I was so interested. I listened to him for something like 2 hours, and it was an interesting conversation. He was talking to me, he's going to do his PhD in London, he's going to do his PhD in London or Australia. But me, I was so interested to learn from him. I didn't want to say no, since I'm not doing PhD, or since I don't have money to take myself to London. This guy, he has pride, this guy is bossing, this guy is putting me down. I did not interpret it that way. But it was an interesting conversation because from him I've learned from the mistakes that I've done few years ago. Few years ago, I had friends of mine. They wanted me to become a man who can stand on his own, a man who stands on his own spot and do not expect someone to help him financially. Those friends of mine, they were financially stable because they were working, they were doing business, another one writer, another one working in an international office. But me, I was nothing, but they accepted me as a friend. They used to motivate me, Said, Mola, we started from here and we had reached here. You can do same as us and you reach also. But I used to interpret, I used to construe their ways, their manners that they use in motivating me as an offense. I used to think, why are these guys putting me down? Why are these guys always talking about my conditions? Why are these guys always trying to put me down, or always trying to frustrate me by their actions, by their words, by many things? That is how I used to interpret their ways, their manners towards me. But I can tell you, it's because I was in lack. I was lacking those things that they were motivating me to get it. because I didn't have anything, that is why I used to interpret their motivation that way. And my message to you listening to me, my message for you listening to me is, if someone is ahead of you and is talking to you using the same language that he used in his field of education, business, politics, or something else, he or she is not boasting. He is motivating you. He wants you to be at the top like him. He wants you to be a woman or a man who can stand on his own. He wants you to develop the characters that can take you to the place where you want to go. He wants you to be something else, not what you are there. He wants you to be a different person. Like I did not interpret my friend advices correctly, and I have learned many things in a hard way. I have gone through hardship because those guys, they wanted me to be with them. They wanted me to spend time with them. They wanted to know how much my parents send me at the end of the month. They wanted to know which activities I want to do. They wanted, they keep telling me, you can start a business, you can do this, you can do that. But I was saying, I don't have any money. You know, I am broke. You know, I'm like this. But these guys, they wanted me to come with something that they can support me. But for me, I used to see it differently. I used to say, oh, my friends, every time they talk about me badly, every time they talk to me badly, every time they are just criticizing my ways of being, because they used to tell me, stop dressing like this. I say, where am I going to get money to dress differently? They say, be a man. I was like, what are you people talking about? But with time, I have learned. I have learned in a very difficult ways. In difficult ways. And my point and my message to everyone who listens to me is, if someone is at the top and you are at the bottom, if that person advises you, if that person motivates you, if that person guides you to choose a path and follow, the only thing that you can do is to cool down, listen to that guy. He might not be having the pride you think. He might not be boasting. He might not be patronizing over you. It might just be his own way to motivate you or to inspire you or to support you. Like, try and understand others' languages. Try and understand others' attitude. Try and understand others' actions. Try and adapt to the ways others are acting, talking, and reasoning. You would go far. I hope you like this video and you subscribe to my channel and you stay connected for the next episodes.